Hello, my name is Jeremy Ruspantine, and I am a graduating senior in the Bachelor of Social Work program at Westchester University. This is my capstone reflection, and it is more than just an academic requirement for me. It is a look back at a journey defined by service, struggle, and a deep seated commitment to resilience. In social work, we often talk about meeting people where they are. This reflection is the story of how I had to meet myself where I was as a veteran, as a student, and as a survivor to become the professional I am today. My foundation was built in the United States Army, where I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2008. While honorably medically discharged in 2010, the transition home was a different kind of battlefield. I want to be transparent about my history because it informs my practice. From 2018 to 2021, I experienced homelessness. During those years, I fell through the cracks of an understaffed and overwhelmed Veterans Affairs system. It wasn't until I received high level mental health care at the Coatesville VA Medical Center that I found my footing. That experience didn't just save my life, it gave me a new mission. I realized that my purpose was to serve again, transitioning from soldier to social worker. I began my academic career at Delaware County Community College in 2023. I entered in as a sophomore, eager to turn my lived experience into a professional asset. However, the path was not a straight line. In the spring of 2023, the weight of past trauma and a significant personal loss forced me to process a medical withdrawal. For a moment, I almost walked away from social work entirely. But during that time of healing, a fire was sparked inside of me. I returned in the fall with a renewed resolve, not only finishing my requirements, but diving headfirst into student life as the president of Social Work Club and an officer of Student Veterans Club. When I arrived at Westchester University, I knew that my lived experience as a veteran was a bridge to helping others. I stepped into the role of secretary of the Student Veterans Group, or SVG, where I focus more on just administrative tasks. I focus on visibility and belonging. One of our proudest achievements was the Boots to Books breakfast. This event wasn't just about a meal, it was about creating a third space where student veterans could network with faculty and staff and could transition from the military mindset to the academic world. We organized service projects, resource fairs, social gatherings, and turned a group of individuals into a supportive platoon. Seeing my fellow veterans find their footing on campus reminded me daily of why advocacy is the heartbeat of social work. My leadership extended across the university. I maintained a 3.5 GPA while serving as vice president of the Phi Alpha Social Work Honor Society, treasurer of the Social Work Club, and as senator of Access Compliance and Engagement in Student Government. I also dedicated myself to research that mirrored my own life, completing studies on post traumatic growth in student veterans and developing a framework for defining academically the end to veteran homelessness. These projects allow me to use my academic voice to advocate for the community I belong to. My professional growth was further solidified through two transformative practicum experiences. At Legal Aid of Southeastern Pennsylvania, I worked at the Veterans Unit alongside a paralegal and attorneys to assist unhoused veterans and other veterans in securing VA compensation. We used a trauma informed approach to navigate complex systems, and the results were tangible. For every dollar spent on a case, $5 will return directly to the veteran without any fees. My second practicum was a 9-month journey at the District Constituent Service Office of Representative Leanne Kruger. Working in the 161st District, I applied motivational interviewing and solution based thinking to help residents access state benefits. In many ways, these offices felt like the Army to me. The camaraderie, the mission first mentality, and the deep bond with the people we served reminded me of my best days in uniform. Looking back at my 4-year academic career has been a living example of post traumatic growth. It was never a straight line toward graduation, but every detour gave me a new tool for my social work toolbox. I am incredibly grateful for the support of my family, friends, academic advisors, and mentors. Speaking here today, filming this video, and preparing to graduate feels like a overwhelming victory. It is proof that if you do not give up, you can turn your deepest struggles into your greatest strengths. Thank you for sharing this journey with me.